Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Well, today is October 17, 2023, and I am here to do a Let's Talk video. Yeah, today is actually Tuesday. It is Tuesday the 17th, and today is my daughter's 18th birthday. 18th, guys. I'm so excited for her. So excited for her. And I'm going to say a couple things at the end about that, okay? But today's her birthday, but right now her and her boyfriend going around the city collecting all her freebies from Ulta, Sephora, Bath and Body Works, Dutch Bros, Starbucks, I think. But I know the other ones for sure. So they're off there. So I said, I'm going to come and do this. Hubby's downstairs right now making me a cake so that I can have cake. That's so nice of him. But yeah, he's making just a vanilla cake for me. Simple, but it's keto, low carb cake for me and for himself too. But you know what I mean? He thought about me. I got to go downstairs. After I do this, I got to go downstairs and my daughter wants sopes for her birthday dinner. And so I'm going to go down there. Everything's pretty much done. I just got to, heat up the meat and stuff. The salsa and everything's already made. Now the sopes, I don't do them homemade like mom used to. My mom would spoil her for her birthday with sopes, but she made them from scratch, not me. I went down to a local grocery store here that's an ethnic grocery store, and they make the sopes there at the grocery store. Like you could see the tortillas and everything. They make it there and it's fresh and I like it. So that's what I'm gonna do that for her, and I can't have that, but I have my little dinner ready to go too. And now my cake. Anyway, let's get going. I do have a lot of notes to talk about here, guys. I have a lot of things to say, and I might save some of these notes for another video, just because it is a lot, and I really didn't really have time. And I had time to make these notes. I've been making these notes, but I didn't have time to sort of see where I left off with you for last Let's Talk, which was this past Thursday, which was the 12th. I did a comparison video, and that video, I'll put a link here, and in that video I showed you guys the difference in my body between 15 pounds apart, really 16.2 pounds apart, but and I think there was a really, really big comparison difference, especially in the side view. I see it, and then the back view, I really, really see it. The arms, it's a very subtle thing, but for me, I can see it. I can see it more in person and in my clothes. So I'm just really happy about that, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this here now so that I don't forget, even though I think it's in my notes. But the next time I come to do a comparison shot for you guys, it's going to be when I hit 10 pounds and from what I weigh today, okay? And I will let you know that when I tell you my weigh-in. But I'm going to do another comparison shot. We're going to keep doing them, but I'm not going to do it every 15 now. I think I'll do it every 10 now. And the reason for that is because it's not going to be as easy for me to lose the weight, right? So to lose 15 pounds, I don't know. It might take me a little bit longer just because how everything kind of slows down a little bit, So that's why I think I'll do it every 10 pounds from now on. The reason why I did 15 for the first one was because I was going to do 20, and I thought, oh my gosh, to get to 20-pound loss, that's going to be long, and then I said, well, maybe I'll do 10, but then if I do 10, it may not be as noticeable. So I went in the middle and I said 15. But I think from now on, every 10 pounds that I lose from here on out, I will come back and I will do a comparison. We'll do it that way. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about where I'm at when it comes to my strength training challenges. No, before we do that, let's talk about what happened Saturday. I'm nasally because I'm sick still. I'm getting much, much better. I haven't had any fevers anymore. I don't have the pain here. I had pain like all right here. So I'm on my way to healing, but I got really, really sick. When I did the comparison video on Thursday, I had mentioned that I didn't feel very, very well. Well, it hit me pretty hard. And I could not make it to the dinner function on Saturday. I could not. And I really was like, well, maybe if I just take a shower, maybe if I just get ready, I'll just be able to go. No. I was dealing with fevers and head cold, like headache from the pressure. No, I could not go. And then the following day on Sunday, I didn't even make it to mass because it was still pretty pretty intense. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the strength training challenge and where I'm at. Last week was a little rough, I didn't really work out. When I did the video, however, on Thursday, I still was able to pull in a workout. I did a 25-minute cardio, and then I did strength training. And then the next day, Friday, I did a workout, but I really pushed it and I shouldn't have. And I think that's why I ended up getting worse, because I didn't just rest my body. It needed to rest. But I didn't do no strength training, but I did do a 25-minute HIIT training, which was, yeah. And then the Saturday, no, I didn't do anything. But I really should have let my body rest. Really. And that's what I've learned. Just if you're sick, and this is for me. This is not for anybody else. This is for me. If you're sick, Laura, honor that. Give the body what it needs. However, my husband did a really nice chicken, and I'm going to show you a clip, chicken soup, and I'm going to show you a little clip. I believe I do have a clip for you guys. It's just a whole chicken with a little bit of, I think he put a whole onion in here. And yeah, a whole onion, garlic, a little bit of salt. And let me show you now the broth that he used. Okay, this is what he used. This is the bone broth, classic chicken bone broth, 19 grams of protein per container. Kettle and Fire is the brand, and no preservatives, and it's all organic. So there are the ingredients. I don't know if that's gonna come up. Let me see. It's got, chicken bone broth, water, I'm trying to read it, onions, carrots, fennel, apple cider vinegar, thyme, mushroom, tomato puree. I'm not sure if that's going to affect me. I'll let you know. But it doesn't have any 1 gram of carb, so for the whole container. So there you go. But yeah, my husband made that chicken soup for me, and it was so good. In fact, I just had it right now. I'm eating the last of it, and I'm having it right now. It's really good. Really good. I like it. So there's that. Now, as I am going to start my 2-day challenge. Remember I said that I wanted to do the 2-day. She had an intermediate 2-day challenge, strength training, that I discovered. I was supposed to start yesterday. However, you guys, and I did take a sneak peek at it because I wanted to see what it was all about. And I bought one of those big balls, those big exercise balls, and because she does the weightlifting on the exercise ball, and I want to record it. So you're not going to see it in this video, but I'm going to have hubby record it. So I think I'll do it tomorrow. Today is just about my little girl. I want to record that for you because I know that's what she does. She does it in that medicine ball. Oh, not the medicine ball, but the big ball. Oh my God, I have it over here. It's already inflated. It's over here. All right, so there's that. Another thing I want to talk about is, and after I do those 2 days, I'm going to jump back into the calendar where they're at, okay? Another thing I want to talk about really quickly is when I first started the 25-day challenge, how this all started, there was a move that she did that I could not do, and you're supposed to balance yourself on it. So what you do is you kick up one knee, right? One knee goes up. So you're standing on one leg and you lift up one knee, and then the opposite arm goes straight up over your head, all the way up. You extend it, and then you try to balance yourself. Forget it. I couldn't do that, okay? I did that move in its entirety on eight times on one side, 8 times on the other. So you lift one knee, the opposite hand goes over your head, then you come down, you lift the other one, and then you're just doing this, and it's 8 times on each. I'm doing it, guys. I can't believe it. I can see not only is my balance coming back, but my flexibility is coming. And all of that stuff doesn't just work your muscles, guys. It really works your brain. It keeps your brain functioning, active, thinking, because it's trying to think how to balance yourself, right? Because you're doing this and your leg's shaking, but your brain is like, okay, we got to balance this. And that is brain exercise. It's really good, and I feel so good, guys. The next thing I want to talk about is hunger. Because I'm getting hungry, I'm thinking a couple things, okay? I started thinking because my body's changing. It's demanding a little bit more in terms of nutrients from me, right? What I'm thinking is protein is something that I think that I need to really focus on and see if I'm getting enough for somebody who's 55, menopausal, and strength training, and cardio strength training. It's not the same as the body that I had just a few months ago, where I did Leslie Sanson and it was good. It was great, But with strength training, you are actually making that muscle very, very active, very, very lean, and very burning calories all the time. So my body today is different from then, and the demand on it is different. And so I've never really looked at protein, in terms of, am I getting an adequate amount of protein? No. And I think I need to. I think I need to because I'm hungry all the time. Not all the time. Okay, that's exaggeration, but more than I've been in my whole for many years. For many years. You go out, like, okay, so for instance, my husband and I, we go out on Sundays, right? We go out. And it's just a norm that we're going to go eat, whether we're hungry or not. It's just what we do. And we eat. To wait for a hunger cue is a very rare thing. It was a rare thing for me, to actually wait for a hunger cue. And I feel like because my body is demanding a lot, I'm getting hungry. When I was sick, but when I was like really, really sick, I craved protein. Like I craved it. Like my body wanted it, and my husband made the chicken soup. But I craved it. It wasn't like, oh, chicken soup, that's good, No, I felt like wanting like eggs and things like that. Like I craved it. It's telling me like what it needed, So, I'm looking into protein. Now, I know a lady who has 150 grams of protein, but she's my age, she's menopausal, but her workouts are no joke. Like strength training. I mean, oh my gosh. It's intense. It's intense. But I don't know. And then I know another lady who is aiming for 120 grams of protein. Now, when I looked it up for my age and all that good stuff, it was like 70 grams. But I think it's the minimum. So I'm going to aim for about 120 in terms of protein. I don't know. This is kind of like I'm just kind of throwing it out there, but I'm not like 100% on it because I just started looking into it. And so I want to start understanding what it needs by nutrition, you know what I mean? So because I want to feed it really good, healthy nutrition. So that's one thing that I've started thinking about because of those hunger cues that I've been getting. And also because I am strength training, it's the building block of the muscle is the protein. So it's very important. And then also just eat until I'm satiated, until I'm actually comfortably stuffed. As Dr. Ken Berry says, eat until you're comfortably stuffed. And then that's it. And I'm not doing that. I can tell you 100 that I don't eat until I'm comfortably stuffed. The only time I do that is when we go to In-N-Out and we have the Flying Dutchman's. That gets me comfortably stuffed. But other than that, I'm not doing that. So I need to work on that. So now we're going to move on to really quickly. I'm just going to tell you where I'm at with carbs in terms of this week. I went down to 18 grams of carbs. My husband is staying at 20 grams of carbs, but I'm going down to 18. I don't know if I'll hit it today, but I'm sure aiming for that. And, I think that I've been pretty much getting well under 18 grams of carbs. I've been doing 12 grams, 13 grams, 15 grams of carbs. And I think I'm ready to come down a little bit. And I'm not coming down like, I'll be slowly going down. And I'm finding that I'm hitting a really good spot. Honestly, if I have to take an average of carbs, I'm probably a good average 14 grams of carbs maybe a day, like on an average. And that I think is good. I'm definitely, on the way down when it comes to reducing a lot of inflammation and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think I'm there. I'm there where I'm finding it good, but I want to see how low I can go and what I can accomplish with that, you know? Yeah, and as we go along, I'll tweak it and things like that. Let's go to the weigh-in, okay? So I weighed in on the 15th, which was this last Sunday. And on my previous one, which was my birthday, October 8th, I weighed in at 190.8. I had mentioned in the comparison video that I really wanted to hit the 180s. But it was a rough week, guys. It was really, really rough. And like I said, yeah, I worked out, but my body was craving some food. And so because it was craving, like, I was actually not craving. I was actually hungry. I think I ate more, even though it was good foods, but I did eat a little bit more than I had typically done. Even though I came down from carbs, the carbs were fine, but I ate more. What I'm saying is I had more calorie, I think. More calorie is what I had, not necessarily more carb. I feel like I had more calorie though, because I was hungry. And so I didn't know what to expect for my weigh-in because it was kind of one of those weeks that was just not my typical. And so this is what I weighed in. Yep, so 189.8. I came in just I skated into that one. No, I slid into home base on that one. Gosh. But yeah, 189.8. I'm in the 80s. Now I got to hold on to that. I'm too close to the 190s still, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about really, really quickly. What is my goal weight? What is a healthy weight to be at for somebody 55, menopausal, working out? What is the what do you want to say? The industry? What does it say? The medical professionals? What do they say that I should weigh in? Right? What it seems like on different websites, I should be coming in at 145 for my age, and I think that's reasonable. I do. I'm 5'4". And the other thing, the BMI, they said I should be at 124.9. And I think my BMI right now, according to just putting in the, 5'4", 55, what I weighed, I think I came in, and I didn't write it down, but I think I came in at 34 BMI, which is considered high. But that's what they say. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to the BMI thing, but it just was brought up because I was doing that research. But 145 is what they're saying in terms of weight I should be. And I always said that when I get to 150, I would evaluate it. And I'm bringing it up now because I was curious to see what somebody in my age and all that, what they say I should be. That's good. 145, I think, is a pretty healthy range for me, 150. But I don't know. We'll evaluate that. Now, I will say, now that I weigh 189.8, I will come back and make a comparison video when I weigh 179, okay? As long as it says 179, I'll do another comparison shot because that is 10 pounds from that weight. And yeah, now speaking of 170s, let's talk about that real quick. I haven't seen that in a long time. 170s, no, I haven't seen that in a long time, guys. Wow, 170s. And this is where it gets a little tricky sometimes. In the past, when I've hit the 180 mark, even when I did my year's time journey, I'll put a video here. I worked real hard on that video. I'll put it here. When I did that year's time video, I took a whole year of, I took my journey for the whole year, and I made it down to the 180. I think 183 was my goal. And even there was a moment there that I hit getting close to the 170s, and then I started going all the way back up, and here I am today. So I will tell you, I get to the 180 mark, and that's when things start going. I don't know what happens. I don't know. Self-sabotaging. I don't know. But I'm not mentally in that place anymore of self-sabotaging anymore. I'm not. I can tell you that right now. I'm just saying, when I thought about the comparison shots, for the next 10 pounds. And I thought, wow, 170s. Wow. I had a moment where I thought, wow, I never get past this point. And I did have that kind of thought, but I'm not there. I'm not in that sabotaging mode. I've worked so much on so much mental stuff, and it was a moment that I thought about it, and I thought, well, okay, are you going to fall into old habits? Are you going to do that? And I'm like, no, I'm not that person, or I am that person, but I don't do that to myself is what I'm saying. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with a quote, but I'm also going to talk about my daughter. This is the first year, honestly, within my birthday, within these months, within my husband's birthday started especially, where I actually get up, and for me, a holiday, a birthday, even my own, okay, and even my kids. And I say this in terms of my physical body, my mental, and my spiritual was very broken. Not to say that I don't value my children or that I don't celebrate my children's birth. And I understand my children are an absolute gift of God. And celebrating their birthday is an amazing thing. But when you're so broken, you really push yourself to do anything. Whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, your birthday, or anything that has to do with a celebration of sorts. I woke up today and I've been, and I noticed it since my husband's birthday, which was September 9th, and then my birthday, and now my daughter. Where I get up and I'm in the moment. I'm living the moment. And I don't feel boggled down by mental anguish and brokenness and physical exhaustion and spiritually empty. I am waking up today in full throttle of making her birthday very, very special. That's why I need to get off of here and go downstairs and be with them. But wow, what a difference a few months already has made. And everything that I've been working on, it's showing, not just in the appearance, but in just life, especially moments that are so important like that. Am I still working through all of this stuff? Yes, there's still work to be done, but I feel like I want to enjoy this day. So I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm living in the moment. You know what I mean? Like I pushed, I did it because I loved them, and I always got up and did it. But inside, nobody knew what I was like. Inside, there was so much that I hid because it was a celebration to celebrate, and it was, and I did. I wouldn't trade my kids for nothing. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's just about how inside you are. And today, when I got up, it was like, now that I'm not feeling so sick, but it was just like, let's go, And I'm living in that moment, and I'm fully mentally in it. Physically, I feel good. Spiritually, I'm filled, and I keep getting filled with God's love, and it's just sort of pouring out. Anyways, that's it, guys. I know these videos are long, but just been very emotional, and we'll come back and talk about some topics. We'll come back and talk about some topics that I have written down, and we will get to these. I'm going to save this, and then there's other issues that I want to bring up with you guys as well and share. Start sharing some things so that if somebody else is going through some things, that maybe it could lend some help, And I think that's how we are all connected, We're all connected in that way. Okay, my friends, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to go celebrate my daughter's birthday. And I'm going to put an outfit here. Okay, you're going to see an outfit. These pants that you're going to see are a size 14. I finally can get into them. The jacket I just bought at Old Navy. It was on clearance, and it's a large. And I love it. So I'm going to leave you with those shots, okay? Take care. And the quote at the end. All right, take care. Bye. Okay, I forgot to mention really quickly, the top It says a 1X. I don't know who it's from, but it does say 1X. But I don't think it's running a 1X. I got this at the thrift store, but it looked very narrow, and that's why I took a chance on buying it. It said 1X, and I thought, well, I'm not really wearing 1X as much anymore. That's why I kind of think this is running a little bit too narrow, but you'll see. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know this is though says 1X.